What up,
Yeah.
YouTube? What's going on? It's your boy Godman and your boy over here. Go ahead.
It's my ass Gesenai. What's up, yo?
What's good? What's good? And today we're gonna do a live reaction of this guy yet again. The fucking what third time or so, something like that. We're basically reacting to this guy's YouTube page, and obviously my friend over here, I've seen my last video,
Yeah.
and I gotta say he's been let's be real, he's been proving my fucking point on how he's like carrying himself and the fact that he has the audacity to make a new character, a new account, and evade a ban evasion after everything he has fucking done. It baffles me. It's like if he's able to get away with it this long, then this community is truly cooked. But go ahead, guys. I know you got some stuff to say, but
Yeah, no, I
I just wanted to
never.
throw it out there.
Yeah, no, I never really found his content interesting. I only watched like I think like 3 or 4 videos of his all the way through just to see like
Yeah.
what it was about because it just reminds me of people that made loadout videos back in the day, and I see like the Rage DPS 2026, Mental DPS 2026, but I'm like, but I remember when I clicked into these loadouts, it was like 3 rage powers and the rest were iconics or those rings. Same with
Yeah.
mental. Mental was like all the ring powers and iconics. And so I'm over here like, especially with mental, I'm like, so basically I have to go try to farm the shit I can't get anymore to play the power that I've always been. So I got mad. But yeah, like it's like I said in like the last 2 videos I uploaded, and like I guess like one of the shorts I made where I was just memeing it, right?
Mm.
He got banned for doing some shit he shouldn't have been doing. He wanted to be like, I really think my account should have been taxed, and it's not fair. And it's like I said, you can't tax an in-game account for for real money you made offline. Like it doesn't correlate. There's no. It's like, okay, well, you made $20 off this iconic, so we're gonna take $20 worth of replay badges off your account. So he's gonna be in the negative. Like it wouldn't have worked.
Right, 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 right.
So the whole thing with him was this 3 months ago right here. I watched this video. Everybody watched this video. 3 months ago he was banned, and he talked about the game being like pay to win and it was scumming. And then he was gonna start uploading gym content. I see no gym content between 3 months ago and 5 days ago, and he comes back, generic video, reacting to the thing like bro. I watched I think like a couple seconds of this, bro. Your reaction to the trailer isn't even genuine. You don't give a fuck. This video, I didn't even finish it. I ended up watching this video through yours, and I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I see Rage DPS with Whiplash payload. Water is still the best? Question mark. Spin Drift Station Elite. They tricked us with the new OP item. The electric beating water. That's 31 minutes ago. He made this one. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Like, yeah, 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 yeah. Like I said in my other video, it's the fact that like he's coming back desperately trying to gain his viewership back. He's trying to get his audience back, doing the same method when you got caught for not only making people wasting their fucking money because of your videos, because again, you are a scam artist when it comes to scamming people to work in your favor. Not only that, but from I did my little research digging, you also manipulated the broker for spending that amount of money that you spend on my little short video we're gonna look in a little while if you're down. And with the screenshot, what I'm talking about, I guess tonight, and
mm-hmm.
the amount of money you spend in order to manipulate the broker, you probably spend more than $2,000 because you only show that part of how much you spend. But the fact that you got to spend so much money to pay to win your way up there and make these fucking mediocre videos is it's just funny. It's just funny. It's like, what the fuck is this guy, this young man is doing?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
cause,
saying?
cause for me with this guy, I didn't really care that he was making videos again. I did again. I don't watch a lot of these newer people. I don't watch any of
Yeah.
them. I watch like the same old people that I've always been watching.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
put that. I
exactly.
put
Yeah.
this here. And I watch all the same old people that I've always been watching, right? Like you, Horace, some other people that have been around for a while that I know, and I know they know what they're talking about. But it's like like when people because I wanna if he ends up watching this video and he ends up trying to critique it, I want him to understand that the reason why people come at him the way they come at him isn't because, like what he told one of our friends, oh, you're just pocket watching it. People like you gonna make me thrive and success. It's like, bro, you think too much of yourself. No one gives a fuck about you the way you
Too much
think they
fucking
do.
ego.
Even us doing this video right now is not because we care about you. We just don't like hypocrites and or people who did some scumbag shit and then they try to act like they didn't do anything wrong or what they did wasn't serious. Because the bottom line is like Godman said, people listen to whatever, I don't even know where it is, whatever video that he made about water or whatever. And yeah, this right here, like it was one of these. But yeah, look, Omega Meta is dead. And then he followed it up with a giveaway or how to get a free iconic. And then he followed it
Yep.
up with the no Omega Meta Clarity in DC. And then he talked about the
Yep.
best power being water, right? What he doesn't want to admit and what he doesn't want to tell people is that he inadvertently made a video where people watched it, 4.2K views, right? And they listened to him because they thought he was a legit person that they could trust and listen to. And while it's ultimately every individual person's fault for doing what they did, it's easy for them to blame you because you made the clickbait video to begin with. The only real thing wrong with Omega is that it has a long cast time and it can sometimes bug and not build itself up. And for that reason, you could say water is stronger. Water is the strongest power in the game because it got like I explained in a video that I made, but I didn't made it I paywalled it or whatever. Like it's not OP. Water power creeps everything else in the game because the devs coded the power to be stronger. So, he could argue, well, that means I'm right about it. That doesn't mean that you can say maybe you're right half of the time, but the other half is if the devs in the game go in and code something to be stronger than everything else in the game, it just becomes wait till they get around to whatever isn't viable and they do the same thing to that. So it becomes, okay, water's really strong. A lot of people DPS with Omega and they're not water. If the community came together and talked to the devs and said, we'd like for you to buff the Omega Totality artifact so I can do consistent damage and not have to switch powers, then there would be no contest between water and doing something and Omega hitting harder. But that's a whole conversation where the devs will have to fucking like sacrifice making money off of power change tokens and all this other shit. We already know how to get down. But with this dude, bro, the reason why he gets under so many people's skin is because of how full of shit he is. Like Elvy, if you watch this, I personally don't have any issues with you. To be honest, Godman doesn't really have any issues with you. It's just the fact that you're a hypocrite. And we like when you've been around bullshitters for a long time and they try to hide the fact that they're a bullshitter, you get to sniffing, you get to smelling the shit. And your channel and everything about what you upload reeks of shit.
Mediocre.
Like people have already come out and exposed the fact that when you weren't Elvy in the game and you were another name or other names, you were scamming people on the game out of money. You were scamming people out of items in the game, and that's how you made bags. Yeah, those people are dumb. Some of them might have been new people to video gaming and MMOs like or wannabe MMOs like this and they fell for it. But you were known for doing that shit. That's what your reputation is. After you were scamming people, it was you changed your name, you caught up on meta, and you became a pay-to-win player, and then it became you being a toxic DPS comper. Which is why when you started making, for me with Elvy, when he started making videos, I think it was the beginning of last year. Is
Right.
when he started really making videos like a content creator. If I scroll down, I think you can find it. Like the drama breakdown, blah blah blah. Like 1 year ago. You can't find anything on this channel from before a year ago. Dude, I remember when the Anti-Monitor anniversary event came out, which is probably a little bit up here. He started really making videos and using AI for his thumbnails. Like you can see the progression in his AI thumbnails. And like but again, there's shades of who he really is in his content. Oh, Dcuo Rage DPS BNE featuring Super Pack, and it's a baby crying on the thumbnail. Nigga, you're just another pay to win DPS player that talks shit to people. And I know if I went around and I asked DPS compers in the game, if I swing over to a Hezi stream and I ask him about whatever, even though he doesn't know me, or I ask around in the community amongst DPS players that DPS comper, they do that. back 6 months to a year ago, maybe even earlier than that, you were one of the dudes running around talking shit. Oh, gotta smoke that Elvy pack. I remember seeing them videos, or like somebody. I remember there was a Discord. There was pictures being shared. I think Elvy got into an accident IRL, and they was making fun of him or whatever. And I'm over here like, y'all niggas crossed the line.
Right.
But it's like, bro, don't hide who you really are. Don't all now you're all of a sudden you're a generic Dcuo Christmas sale, 40% off everything, spending on the marketplace. Don't all of a sudden turn yourself into a news channel. You're not multiverse. You're not Meta Knight. You're not who Obsidian was because the Creator League people were forced to make those videos. Yeah, like it's easy, low tier, low brow clickbait content. And honestly, you could critique us right now and say, well, your content is just talking about me. So without me, you wouldn't have content. You could say that, but the difference between us and you is people actually like what we have to say because we don't bullshit, we don't lie to them. We don't make videos like this. I could make videos, Ultimate Rage Tank Guide, Ultimate Fire Tank Guide,
how to get free time capsules,
how to get 10,000 source marks, how to get 1 billion in-game cash. I could make all those videos too, like every other player on the game.
And that's just like easy way to get views and attention that way. But it's like he considered this. The funny part about that, since you brought that up, in my opinion, that is he thinks that that's his way of seeing as good content. When to me, this is what I mean by mediocre content. I mean anybody could get up, wake up in the morning, and make a fucking loadout video. And there's a couple good amount of YouTubers. I'm not gonna name drop them because they're not much of a dickhead as this guy. But the fact is, he just coming back and wants to claim that he created the meta. Remember that?
That's 2 months ago. No, that's something that he said too in your video. He said it in this video right here. He said I was making DC Universe Online money, and I really think that, bro, your ego is way too high. You aren't a deciding factor on them making money at all. You act like there aren't other content creators that make content to inform players of what's going on, so they don't then get on the game and want to play it. You're over here saying I'm streaming the game and I'm doing this and I'm the reason why the game is still alive. Nigga, the game is gonna be alive regardless of whether you're around it or not. You saw within those 3 months that people were still making videos. Yes, the population dropped. The population didn't drop because you weren't playing the game. It dropped because it always drops in the middle of a long ass DLC. And so you want to
the game's ass.
Yeah. So then you want to say that dumb shit like you're really a contributing factor to anything that's fucking important to it. Go ahead and talk to the people right quick.
Yeah, let me talk to the people real quick, right? So, Gesenai share his input on that. But the fact that is, like, he sits there and be like, oh, you know, people making videos of me are just giving me a rise. Nah, bro, you know what? The fact that you think that way just makes you more of an ignorant fool of a young man you are, which is why you got fucking banned in the first place. And not just one account, but multiple accounts that you have bought and sold in the mix of the process. Just like how you sold iconic powers and other type of things that are against the term of services when it comes to DC Universe Online. And the fact that you sit there still coming back, the video I posted a day ago or two, the fact that you came back and said you'll do it again, you don't care, you do it again because you felt like you was making DC money, just shows how much of a narcissist, of an egotistical fucktard you really are. And you wonder why you're still eating shit out of your fucking plate, and you wonder why most of the people in this community don't fucking respect you, even though the community is fucking retarded, because there are those who are gullible and still will forgive you and be like, oh, the past is in the past, bro. Hopefully they ban your account, whatever the case may be. Because I've seen a couple of comments that are like that, and some other YouTubers that are still doing similar type of mediocre content, similar type of mediocre content and stuff that he's doing his page. So really, do you deserve to be fucking unbanned? No, because you even said in your last video, you'll do it again. And it's like people in this type of community today don't fully pay attention. Those who don't see through the bullshit are gullible, ignorant, and just plainly fucking stupid. They don't listen to what he's actually saying. And the fact that he even has a platform tells me how much of a community, how retarded this community is.
Facts.
Because how the fuck somebody like this guy, and the thing is, I don't hate this guy, you're right. But the fact that he has a platform and he's not doing any other form of content besides loadout videos just tells me what he was known for before he even became a YouTuber. And he was known for talking shit, going against other DPS comps, trying to be the very best, like fucking Ass Ketchum. Like, bro, people don't take you seriously. But the reason why we're doing this video alone is because one, we're OGs. Two, we left a huge impact in the old community days where there was actual PvP, fucking PvP wars. TV raids were actually harder, like Paradox of Wave, Nexus of Reality, even fucking Hades raids were fucking just as difficult than the raids that you guys have today.
And I'll add to that. You could argue,
yeah.
You can argue, and anybody that supports Elvy can argue. I've never heard of Gesenai before. I've never heard of a Triad or a Godman before. Which, if you say that about me, fine. You can't act like you don't know who Godman is. Everybody pretty much knows who Godman is. So, it's like, dude, there are people like us that did a lot of shit, and there's people who are bigger names than us who don't play anymore that left a bigger impact, and they made actual content. Okay? There were even some people who got roasted in the game for their content not being what it should have been that left a bigger impact on the game because their personality was pleasurable and people just liked who they were and how they tried to be passionate about the game. You walk around like your shit doesn't stink with your nose in the air like this cocky douchebag, and that's why people in the community don't respect you right now, Elvy. There's a lot of people in this community that don't respect you like that. You don't carry yourself with any sense of fucking humbleness.
No, not at all.
Well, you know, when I stopped playing and they banned me, so many people stopped playing. Bro, there's like hundreds of other games that have come out in the last 3 months. It's like, no, there's some great games that have come out in the last 3 months. The economy is shit. People got to work extra hours at work. And there's nothing being added that's new to the game. That's not the same old shit. What the fuck are you talking about?
And you definitely didn't create the meta at all when the game's been around for over a decade. At that, the game is pretty much old. It came around. It came around like 2009 as a beta or 8, something around that line.
Something like that with the alpha. And
the thing is, right. And the thing is, for the fact that what DC is today, right, and the fact that I look at these raids and people are still complaining how easy it is. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why the game is so dumbed down and easy. You want to know why? Because the community, people like you guys that do go to Elvy in the comment section. Oh, bro, free Elvy, bro. We need another loadout video. Dude, those type of people are the problem within the community and the reason why the game is still going down the toilet. Because they're so addicted to buying, spending. That's not going to last long within 2-3 years. Like people don't realize this game is at its near death end.
And
it's at its edge.
Their excuse is always, if you're broke, just say that. Bro, I could buy everything in the game that I need right now. The game does not deserve my money because they don't provide an entire game for me to play. And that's what a lot of y'all don't understand if you've made it this far in this video. Y'all don't use y'all's discernment to make proper decisions. You don't know what discernment means? Google, bitch. Y'all don't understand how to make proper decisions on where your money should actually be spent, and you don't know how to punish the dev team for not giving you what you want. Tons of y'all want survival mode to be back in the game, but you continue to log in on the game, buy time capsules, do broker shit, and just be on the game just to be on it, and you won't deprive the devs of, we got this many people on the game today, we made this much money today. So you don't get what you want because they don't take you seriously. But if any of you came together and signed a digital petition, or you had a strike day where on an important day in the game's history, like when Aftershock drops, no one's gonna log in and we're not gonna play for a week, and we're gonna tell the devs until we get survival mode, we're not playing it, we're not spending money. None of you can come together like a community, and that's why in my last,
they don't have the brain for it. They don't have the brain for it.
That's
bro.
why
the IQ's like fucking below 0, bro.
That's why in my last video that I uploaded, because I don't upload shit to get thousands of views. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, whatever. I compare the Dcuo community to the Destiny community. Go ahead, Godman. Let me take this phone call real quick.
Yeah, no, you're good. And the fact that is, like, you know, I also want to call out the other YouTubers, not name dropping, but I've seen even when they live stream, usually these other YouTubers like Elvy, you know, they try to follow this similar method to how they upload their videos and live stream. Like this one chick, I'm gonna open up 300 time capsules. You know what my problem when it comes to that? Like, this is the thing. People are entitled to do what they want to fucking do when it comes to their page and content, correct? But my issue with that is the fact that they're promoting the propaganda of the scam game, of the scam itself, the game itself. The
Yep.
fact that you have to sit there and do a whole fucking live stream to open up 300 time capsules, you're basically showing it, but also trying to do a giveaway in the mix, so that way they could get views and audience, and they could be kept there. But that's the problem with these fucking idiots of the YouTubers today when it comes to the
And
community.
I'll pull it up on screen. Fuck it,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
You're not gonna sit there and act like, because y'all be forgetting. People can pull up receipts. There's this thing called a digital footprint. Y'all don't pay attention to it.
no, not at
You're
all,
not gonna act
bro.
like you don't flex to people. Spent 2K in 1.5 months. That's not even at all. Then spent $1,500 in Steam codes because you're a PC player. You just used it all on Dcuo. Now, I'm gonna be a devil's advocate. If you can afford to spend money, spend money. If you want to be a whale, be a whale. The problem is those of y'all that are whales on the game, and it's a majority now than a minority, are making the game, and you're actually killing the game even more. Because then the developers see how much money comes into the game, and they up the ante on the scumbag shit that they're going to do even more. So then they'll be like, all right, well we made like 200 grand this month, so we're gonna put, instead of one OP item, which they just went back to this DLC, which I think is interesting, we're gonna put 2 OP items in there. So it's twice the marks they gotta grind for, and it's twice the catalyst they gotta get, and it's twice the grind. And we're not gonna put out any content on the little calendar chart we showed them in the right time frame that we told them in. And we're gonna hold them and we're gonna screw them over, and they're still gonna pay us. That's like what Activision did with Call of Duty. When one of the game
Yep,
directors of Call of Duty said, "We can make our Call of Duty games bad and you'll still buy it.
yep, yep.
We don't have to make them good because you guys are stupid enough to still buy it." A Call of Duty dev said that to the Call of Duty community, and nobody in the Call of Duty community, except for the Twitch streamers like Nick Merckx and a handful of other ones, called them out for their shit. The rest of the community still kept buying cosmetics, still kept buying shit and skins, still kept hiring people to grind their camos. All the shit that doesn't matter.
Yep.
Cosmetics that don't matter. This is Detective Cosmetics Universe Online. This isn't Detective Comics Universe Online. This is Detective Cosmetics. Every material,
More.
every iconic, every aura, that's all the remaining community cares about. And then when a power gets buffed, I gotta be the OP power. But then veteran players like me will get talked to and convinced by their league mates that still play to come back and start playing the game. And I'll run content with people that were my friends and people that are still my friends. And I'll be in some content with one of you new generation community members, and y'all will be a battle rage tank in Love and War Elite, a raid that came out over a decade ago when I played it when it first came out, if not longer ago. And you can't pull ads on the final boss, but you're a battle tank. Your max combat rating, your max 205 arts, your max everything in the game. You bought everything and you maxed it all out, but you can't pull aggro on the boss or the ads. And I'm in DPS role as a secondary tank, but in DPS role, and I have more dominance than you in DPS role, spec 4 only might, and everything in the room runs to me, and you can't solo tank that last boss as a rage? These are the people that are on the game that they swear they're the best players in the game and they're OP, and you don't realize your credit card does not make you OP. You can buy everything you need in the game and still suck massive schlong. I ain't gonna say the other word. Because you're not good. Your credit card does not make you good in this game.
It makes you desperate. It makes you desperate for a lot of things, if anything, in my opinion. Desperate for what? This game is like PlayStation Home 2 at this point. I'll call it PlayStation Universe Online.
That's the sad
honestly.
thing about it. DCUO is just PlayStation Home. It's just PlayStation Home with the DC IP slapped and slathered all over it. all
Yep.
y'all do on the game is live stream you running the same old content all day long. There's no interest in that shit. Nobody cares. I don't want to sit there and watch you fucking do the same raid over and over and over and over and over again. It's the same boss fight.
And complain about who's the better DPS comp, even though they probably have similar to the same loadouts because of, like I said, this guy's videos or other YouTuber videos. I'll be like, oh, I think this is the meta. Oh, I think this is the meta.
And
I'm like,
yeah.
where's like what do we like what the fuck are we doing here?
I don't want to shit on people that do DPS comps like that, because a lot of the ones that are really really good DPSs that do DPS comps, like fucking Superclip and some of these other dudes, I've even seen Hezi do them. I've seen people from Gifted back when the league was active and it was around still. They were doing it. There's a lot of good DPS players in the game, and they deserve to do their comps. But it's like, you can't tell me running PvE content, running the same shit all day is more entertaining than watching people PvP. When PvP was completely playable and had a fucking combat system in it. You can't tell me that PvP is not more interesting. And that's the one thing that I'm gonna give him his flowers. You may not like the fact that I might be saying this. I don't know how you feel towards him. But at the end of the day, when you put ego aside and you let shit go and you let the past go, we gotta give the dude his flowers. Lord God Melevant said this shit fucking 10, 12 years ago. PvEers always get the benefit. They always get the views because they just do the same shit over and over again. But when PvP was alive, no one watched PvEer content. No one was watching Dcuo PvE content. The only PvE, the only PvE content people used to watch were unironically Obsidian Chill. I didn't know about Multiverse back then, but he clearly was getting attention. And Tori Kumu. And Tori Kumu, may his channel rest in peace because he quit indefinitely, which means he's never coming back. Tori Kumu did videos on where to get collections, styles, all that. He showed you with the collection route. He showed you he would let the audio from the briefing play to give you the storyline thing from it, because those things also matter when you do PvE shit. And his videos are actually content. I don't want to click on, let's click on Elvy's video real quick. Matter of fact, let me pull up the person I'm talking about.
Yeah, pull up the person you're talking about, and then we're gonna do a live reaction on that Rage DPS video. You know what I mean? But while he's looking that up, I'm just gonna add on to this part right here. Like, this is a thing, right? It's like the game. The main reason, like, look, we are doing this video to get people to fully wake up over time. Like, yes, you join the game for what it is. Yes, you know, you find some entertainment out of it. But at some point, you're gonna get tired. At some point, you're going to realize this is all they ever fucking release. It's time capsules, this and that. Like, they if they have the energy to release cosmetics, you mean to tell me they don't have the same energy to release newer content? 16 player to 24 man raid, which most MMOs have bigger raids than just 8 player, especially PvP. Here, let me get this out the way, Gesenai, right? Mm-hmm. These people complain about not wanting a PvP update, but they'll sit at little behemoth all fucking day PvP, having little PvP wars one-shot each other without even using their fucking weapons. They'll just power spam.
Oh, they don't want a PvP update, because if they buff the toughness on PvP gear, which all the real PvPers grinded for, and they make PvP valid, they're gonna be upset because all the shit that they paid for, all the marks they bought off the marketplace, all the replay badges they bought, won't mean a fucking thing against someone that went in the game and grinded PvP. Because you could be max CR in PvE, and a PvPer will still one-shot you in PvP gear. They don't want to go into arenas and grind and get their asses beat to get it. Now, we coming on 29 minutes on this video, so I'm gonna make this point real quick, and I'm gonna go past it. You look at Tori Kumu, right? You search him. The very first video is from somebody else's channel 5 years ago. Dcuo Tori Kumu. His channel salutes the legendary Tori Kumu. You look at Tori Kumu's channel. You look at the content on his channel. He made these thumbnails. There's no AI to these thumbnails. He made the thumbnails. He made the video. No matter how simple the video is. Oh, he just showed off just base items in his video. I don't really understand it. He took the time to crop out the characters, to edit around them, to make the thumbnail. Then he made the video. Videos don't even be looking that special. Look, it's just some music. It's his intro. It's some generic ass music, and then it's him showing off what's in the video. He's just showing auras. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
There's more fucking skill in what he's doing in this than what you did in this video, Elvy.
I should put this guy in my movie. I should put that guy in my movie.
It's your boy Elvy. I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys.
And look at the raids. Look at the raids, right? Look where they're all standing. Look how much spam is going on.
They are going to be buffing the Iconic. It's not doing that much damage, as you guys will see with the gameplay.
It's not doing that much damage. But then what's the point of having all these artifacts?
Procced up.
Well, he's using the new Iconic, and it's underwhelming.
Because I don't want to.
Because the new Iconic comes from the time capsule, and that's a pay-to-win thing.
Oh yeah,
it's pay to win because you have to get all of the collection pieces from the time capsule to get the Iconic. So like, but again, because I'm not watching this whole video because it's already 31 minutes. Like, bro, like, dude, like, okay, it's gameplay and you're talking. This is low budget content. What we're doing right now is considered low budget content. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you, but like, okay, like, look, you uploaded this video an hour ago. Electric beating water. Metal. Okay, it's just music. I'm not playing that. It's you in the corner. I have nothing to say about your appearance. I don't do that shit. Other people can do it. I don't give a fuck about it. You're running the content.
He looks like he needs some fucking iron pills, but yeah.
You're running the content. Cool. And it's like it's the raid or whatever. Bet. Like, you know, look, super clips in there. That's a phenomenal fucking DPS. All right, y'all are doing it. Cool. This is entertaining to somebody. But this is not entertaining to everybody. And you're going to sit here and you're going to tell us you making this video is the reason why people subscribe to DC Universe Online and why they bought shit and why they played? They watched you do something that they can do without ever watching you.
This is definitely Share Factory quality.
And this right here, this is what the game needed again after 3 months of you being gone for people to log back in. You make the game hype. You make the game hype. You do.
Yeah, and the fact that they're burning this shit easily compared to how raids used to be back then. These type of raids, Elite Plus, all this shit.
Dude, my league did this raid first try with 7 people. We didn't even have a controller and we beat the shit on Elite. Right? Cool, whatever. Dude, we went to some old shit like Spindrift and people can't get past that raid. But it's funny because that raid was made over like 6-7 years ago when the old developers were in the game. So basically all this highlights is that the old developers knew how to make content that was semi-challenging or that was just annoying and that had mechanics in it, and the new developers just make generic shit. Run down hallway, kill ads, turn cog. Run down hallway, kill ads, turn cog. Run down hallway, get ambush, kill ads, walk through doorway. Run down hallway, kill
areas.
Fight bosses.
Content
areas. Yeah, like the narrative for the story is not even that interesting. It's not even interesting, bro.
Ever since Brainiac, bro. Ever since Brainiac, in my opinion. I think
and again, tier 6. So then for me, it's like, if this is Detective Comics Universe Online, I want some DC storylines in my shit. Okay, this storyline wasn't bad. It's a DC storyline. But where's the overall overarching boss of the entire game that's looming in the shadows? We had beaten Brainiac. Why did you bring Brainiac back? Why is Darkseid not having his hand over everything that's happening? Why are you not create a? Doesn't make sense. This is where we're going into another conversation. I'm not gonna segue into that because we 34 minutes in this bitch. The bottom line is back to Elvy. It's like so this content right here, bro. This is what the community needed. This is what community needed, bro. Bro, without you, oh my God, Elvy, without you, bro, we didn't know what we were gonna do, man. We didn't even want to log in because of you, bro. You weren't, bitch.
Load up videos,
nigga. Please.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking paloo.
That's all I got to say about that.
Let's go to the rage video. Let's go to since we're already past 30 minutes in for throwing our because
all right like the rage video, right? It's just.
Your boy, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys rage DPS with the new Iconic. They are
it's the same raid he's doing
again, by the way. It's not doing that much damage as
the new raid
with the gameplay.
It's all and that's the community thing. That's all they run.
That's all they run and do. And when they're done, they just
don't
go back to little baby and do absolutely nothing for 18 hours.
They don't like why isn't PvP playable in the game? You're supposed to have a full game to play. Y'all do the same shit over and over again. Oh, bro, I'm grinding out my marks to buy my vendor gear. Then when you get max CR, what happens, bro? You're not gonna go run older PvE content because of the stat thing going on right now. So you get one shot if you try to do it. You don't want to run that shit because it doesn't give you anything but source marks. There's no incentive to run that shit. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Y'all don't want to PvP. You don't want them to get an update for PvP so you can go play that because you don't want to get your ass beat. Because you don't want to be humiliated. Because you don't want to learn and find out that you can't pay to win. Because you can't pay to win in PvP. Which is why none of y'all.
They don't want to learn anything.
Which is why none of y'all want. That's why none of y'all want PvP to get an update. And if PvP does get an update, y'all are gonna try your hardest to not make it be what it's supposed to be, and try to turn it into some dog shit trash with urban fucking controls in it. And nobody wants that shit. It's the same thing going on with Tekken right now and all these modern fighting games. They've been modernized for you bad players, and everybody that's good at it that took the time to learn how to play that shit can't have fun. Prime case in point with what Worm said yesterday. Y'all can't even get through the narrative story of this Children of Argo shit. You can't get to the one boss fight where you fight the golem with the lasers in the storyline. You can't beat it, and you're begging for the DC devs to nerf it. And then when you get asked, well, what are you doing? Oh, well, I'm a melee character. I get up in the boss's face and I punch him. You can't do that. Have you tried putting on rage powers? Well, I can't do that because I'm a melee. It's a melee character. I can't do that. So you're just bad. And you have a dumb cosplayer fucking casualized mindset to it. So then don't play the fucking game and go do cosmetic shit in Little Bohemia and do your little fucking, what's it called? It's not cosplayer. Do your roleplay shit in Little Bohemia.
Yeah.
Don't ruin the PvE experience for the people that actually want hard content to play.
And that's the thing, that the fact that these devs are it just goes to show that the devs are just still releasing mediocre fucking updates and content and the copy paste just shows like the community still are not catching on. This community today is still not catching on these type of updates. They're not realizing, holy shit. Wait, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? Like, compared to what it was back in the days, like we used to get DLCs, not episodes. We used to get
we got
content.
We got
with
DLCs
PvE and PvP.
Yes,
with new power sets and everything.
Amazon Fury Part 1, Amazon Fury Part 1, War of the Light Part 1, Sons of Trigon Part 1, Amazon Fury Part 2, War of the Light Part 2, Amazon Fury Part 3. Which I think was the last one before they went to episodes.
That was the Hades raid, right?
Yeah, it was the Olympus raid.
That was fun.
And all that shit. And the gods and monsters. Like, you didn't just get one raid, an alert, a solo or whatever. You got like 3 solos, 2 duos, 3 alerts, and then like 3 raids or two or 3 raids. Then
2 or 3 raids usually. Yeah.
Then the game got quality. I can't talk. Then the game got quality of life updates. Meaning PvP was slightly tweaked. Powers were slightly tweaked.
Yeah.
Bugs in the game were fixed. You were legendary. You got your money's worth out of being legendary because it gave you more access to other shit. Now the game is free to play. A new character can immediately go play the newest content, and there's no reason in having legendary.
Nope.
And the game
they can just buy source marks off the fucking marketplace.
And that's what's made
right up there.
That's what's ruined this game even more. Is the fact that
they gear anymore.
I'm saying what MMO or alleged MMO, because they allege this is still an MMO, has it to where you don't repair your armor? That's dumb as shit.
This is the stupidest shit ever. Like, what's the point of having money?
You got
what's the point?
Yeah. You got these there's one dude in particular that commented on somebody's video that and I went to his channel and I watched it, and he was like, well, if you have nothing good to say about DC, just don't play it. I don't understand why you're even adding your 2 cents to shit. If I'm playing my superhero game, I want my superhero character to be super powerful, and I want to feel OP. You can feel OP without you having to need to buy every fucking thing in the game. And bitch, I deserve to say what I want to say, regardless of how you feel about it. If you don't like what I have to say, don't watch my content. Don't watch Godman's content. and
Seriously,
piss
go fuck
off.
yourself.
But don't make a
'Cause-
17-minute video talking shit about him or me or anybody that says some shit that's the truth that you don't like because you just want to live in delusion. Real gamers want real shit in their games. And they don't want to have to swipe their credit card every fucking day to get it.
Or every update at that. We just want to play the game. We just want to enjoy what DCO used to be. But the fact that this community, for what it is today, is the main problem why DC became what it is. And the fact that these people think that this is normal, how the gaming industry is in general at that when it comes to cosmetics. Again, look at Call of Duty. How many Call of Duties does it take for them to keep releasing for people to stay in Call of Duty? And the fact that they focus more on cosmetics than actual gameplay just shows why Call of Duty is also dog shit. And Elvy, you try to get into Call of Duty, but you even said in your comment section, all Call of Duty just doesn't feel the same. I wonder why, but for DC, it's a different story, right? All of a sudden for DC, even though DC is one of the first few free-to-play games that went in the route of cosmetics, DC is, I feel it more for DC. And the only reason why you feel it for more DC because you've gotten more views out of it. Because you make mediocre fucking content like this. Just add commentary, shitty music, and then you want to self-proclaim as a narcissist, making the meta. You created the fucking meta. When we first heard you, I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy, bro?
Yeah, that's what it was. Somebody was in we were in fucking a voice chat talking to a bunch of people, and somebody started watching one of this dude's videos, and we were just listening to what he was saying, and we were like, who the fuck is that idiot? He sounds absolutely dumb. Like it wasn't just me and Godman that said that shit. It was people that hadn't played the game in like a long time. They just overheard what you were saying.
Multiple people in the call. It was not two of us. It was like 7 of us.
And they were like, "Who the fuck is that guy? He sounds autistic. He sounds dumb. I'm not even joking with you.
Just purely dumb." And then and what's so dumb? What's dumber about this guy is before he got banned, you fucking idiot. In my 3 months video from before, you exposed yourself. You left a lot of digital footprints in the first place for you to get yourself banned by speaking out on it, by exposing yourself in these videos. Like, how fucking dumb are you? And then you're sitting here crying, oh, maybe I should be unbanned because of A, B, and C. No, you shouldn't be unbanned. You playing the game is ban evasion itself. You don't care. You just want to do what you think it's right because you're a fucking narcissist. You're an idiot. You are a greedy fucking fucktard. And you want people to feel bad for you because you got banned when you was known for doing what you're doing, especially scamming other fucking people, kids at that, or young adults who have special needs. Clearly, there's a lot of special needs that play in this game because they have no fucking IQ or idea what they're talking about. But you just sit there and living in a delusion, thinking that the people need you. When you was gone for 3 months, still other YouTubers still doing the same method you're doing, uploading loadout videos, still doing and playing the fucking game. And the fact that the community need loadout videos speaks volume when the game is this dumbed down easy. Why the fuck I need to come to a game and look up loadout videos when I could just figure it out myself and read the power, read the description is, read it. Go to a fucking hologram dummy or something, test your shit out, read.
And I won't
read. Take the time to read. That's what we used to do, right?
Yeah.
Even for PvP.
I wouldn't even
PvP.
I wouldn't even fully shit on people that make loadout videos as much as I do, because Elvy's loadout videos are not even as good as some of the other people that are in this community that don't have as many subs as him. There are other people in this community that don't have as many subs. They don't have as much subs as him. They're more humble, and guess what? Their loadouts are actually better than anything this nigga's posted.
But hey, be careful. Be careful what you say. He's the OG. He's the one who created it all. He made the meta.
He made the meta. It's just like
the community needs him.
It's just like that other. It's just like that other dickhead. I don't chase the meta. The meta chases me. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, sure it does. Sure, the meta chases you.
Let's hit the play.
Sure, the meta chases you. Sure, it does, man. I'm sure the meta chases you like a dog tries to walk up your ass and sniff your butthole. Sure, it does, buddy. Keep thinking that about yourself. That's why you're on this game, and you're not on the one that you claim you came from. And you're over. Well, the one that I came from is not really good right now. They're constantly getting updates, and the YouTubers over there are making tons of videos and getting tons of views. You're not uploading that game because it's not good. You're not uploading that game because you know you suck on that shit too. And you come over here and you harass people in this community in their comment sections talking about, oh, yeah, you don't understand this and you're dumb. You don't understand diminishing marginal return. That's a whole nother person for a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. That retard is also another person that gets on my nerves. Because he goes out of his way to bother other people for no fucking reason. And it's like, dude, get a life. No one cares about your opinion or your 2 cents.
Exactly. And the fact that people don't even do their research just speaks volume, and we're gonna get to that more. But let's watch this live. Let's watch this shit.
If you guys will notice, the screen is propped up, because I am cutting out my name because I don't want to risk this account being banned. I really would like my account to be unbanned. I understand that I shouldn't have done RMT, and I won't be doing that any longer. I really hope that these developers can unban me, these support team, whatever. But I really feel like it comes down to the community. If you guys continue to like do this whole thing of reporting me over and over,
save me, community, I'm sorry, save me,
over again, and not letting me go, then it's never going to be let go. Again, just understand that I'm just a player trying to play the game, supporting the game. I fund the game, make content for the game. All right, if you guys don't let it go, the developers will never let it go. So it really comes down to the community. I'm trying to make content.
Nope. I applaud the community for staying petty, because there were tons of people that literally absorbed their Omega Totality fucking artifact that they spent hard-earned money on into something else, and you lied to them, and they're like, motherfucker, that was there. At least one of those people spent money on food, on maxing out that artifact, and they listened to you, and they lost the food, and they starved. I guarantee you, because that's how gamers are. So them being petty with you, nah, bro. This is what we call the consequences of our actions, nigga. And that's what you're dealing with. They will never leave you alone. You did this shit to yourself. That's the fucked up part. You didn't have to tell anybody. No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you didn't have to tell anybody, right? But you still post videos telling people anyways. And the fact that you cropped out your name and then you're still uploading videos after that with you revealing your name after that, just make you look more of a fucking idiot.
I was about to say that. The very next video, you show your character's name. So what are you talking about? You don't even have the wherewithal or the fucking look. This is how dumb this nigga is, and I hate this shit because I don't like talking bad about people. But this is how airheaded you are, Elvy. The rage video right here, you blocked your name out. The water video.
What's up, guys? Today I'm bringing you guys some DPS, and
so you're not even trying to hide it. Need community. Look, in the first 3 seconds, need community to help me get my main account unbanned. Get the word out. So do you not care if they report Fly? You know why you don't care? Because you probably have multiple accounts, but your main account you lost. Like I said he probably has multiple accounts because he does that scumbag scam shit to get everything he needs early. Second day of a DLC, he's already got the fucking thing, right? I said this in one of my videos. I said this shit. This nigga has multiple accounts and he doesn't care. He only wants to get his main account unbanned because that's the one with 1,000 skill points, and that's the one that has all of his merchandise on it. All those iconics are stuck on that account and is banned. You want the community to help you so you can go back to fucking real money trading shit. Like nobody's dumb. No one's dumb, dude.
And and you know what's crazy? And then the people don't. And this is why I say this is why I keep saying the community is retarded. Go back, get out of this video real quick. Go to the video when he first came back, right? The one I made, right? Or not the one I made, but like this video.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah,
right, hit that. To get your account unbanned.
Go back. Right, he's talking about being unbanned in this too. Like he's like,
what's up,
go
guys?
like
Your boy
2-3 minutes.
Today I'm gonna be updating you guys on this whole
right there. About 2-3 minutes in.
Yeah, like 2 to 3. Where he say he doesn't care, he'll do it again.
You guys can say, hey, at least Elvy was trying to help out the community. And some of you guys argue, oh, well, he could have gave them away for free. I'm also not, I mean, I do good for myself, but I'm also not some millionaire who can just blow out money and spend $500 on a time capsule, then just give it away.
Oh,
so
pause that. Pause that. Go to my shorts, right? Go to my shorts. Right? Go to my shorts, right? Yeah.
Because, I mean, I have so many extra items that I have laying around. There's people that are like, hey, I'll pay you for it. I don't have DC cash. And I was like, okay, I can just do $20 or $30 or whatever the case is. So, I mean, that is something I'm guilty of, but I honestly have no regret. If I could go back in time, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna change what I did. Because at the end of the day...
So So why you want to be unbanned if you're
gonna break the terms of service again? Exactly.
You fucking retard.
Why are you
And
telling?
then,
Again, it's like, why are you telling the world this shit? Because his generation has to talk too much. If you're gonna do something, do it and don't tell anybody about you doing it till it's done.
Fucking idiot, moron, bro. And if you fast forward that short clip, right? Just fast forward with the screenshot.
Let's see.
Right? Here, fast forward. Good. What is that, Elvy? What is that, Elvy? You went from saying one thing and then what is this then? Look how much he has spent.
I don't have it. I don't have it like that. I can't. I'm not a millionaire, but you spent $2,000 in a month and a half on Steam cards, and then you spent another $1,500 on Steam codes. I'm sorry, you spent $2,000 in 1.5 months on Dcuo. That's Daybreak, and then you turn around and spent another $1,500 in Steam codes, probably to get marketplace cash. You didn't do a game.
Real trading, whatever.
And look at this. Look, and this is how I know that credit card thing I talked about in my video that I exposed. I know you did it, because this is all credit card number used. Credit card number used. So what credit cards are you using to buy this? $16, $5, $91, $91, $91, $15, $10. Whose card are you using to make all of these charges?
Oh, he works as a salesman. He has a job. He has a better job than everybody.
And again,
shut up, bro.
And again, like, what you, because I won't go at him for that. What you choose to do with your money is your business. But you can't make a video saying, you literally cannot make a video saying, like, I gotta go back to it. You can't make a video saying this.
For myself, I'm also not a millionaire who can just blow out money.
You cannot say this, Elvy.
And some of you guys argue, oh, well, he could have given them away for free. I'm also not, I mean, I do good for myself, but I'm also not some millionaire who can just blow out money and spend $500 on a time capsule, then just give it.
You can't say that and then fucking share this screenshots to other people trying to flex. So you're not some millionaire who will blow money on shit. But here you are blowing money on the game, on shit. This is what we call a hypocrite.
A complete hypocrite, a narcissist hypocrite who lives in delusions. Actually, what is the definition of insanity, Gesenai?
Doing the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Expecting shit to change.
A different, expecting shit to change, expecting a different outcome.
Is crazy. I'm telling you, man. And if those people that know me know how that quote resonates well and where that comes from, because I got lore with that quote. But like, you can't make this up.
You can't make this shit up. And also, look at the comment section for me real quick on that short, right? Just to prove how this is a prime example why I say this community is fucking retarded, right? Open up the comment.
Look at the comment. Stash Spot equals the GOAT of DCUO bullshitting. I think that was his. Wasn't that his name? Oh, I know why you wanted this. I know why you wanted this.
Like, read the whole.
Uploading a video right now, but you gotta love how for 3 months he was in his own comment section telling everyone false narratives, fake screenshots, and agenda against him, and now he wants to admit everything everyone talked about it, and the proof I dropped now. He was doing that. Like people are sharing the fact that you did this shit. Then you got these delusional douche nozzles,
retards. That's part of the problem.
Like this guy right here. You really stalking people on a video game for clicks. It's not stalking. Like us doing this long ass video on Elvy is not us stalking him. It's called exposing a hypocrite. Because if you don't tell people about this type of shit, they will fall for what these people do. And you cannot allow someone to do this type of shit because it will hurt everyone in the long run.
Which he has already, but yeah.
Yes, he has. You know how we know? This person commented. And there's tons of other people like that commented on my channel, on my video about him and how much they hate Elvy. Elvy, you have people that we don't even know that are commenting on our shit, talking about how much they hate you. They know you and they hate you. You have more haters than you have that people that like you. That does not make you. That doesn't make you an icon, Elvy. That doesn't mean, oh well, your hatred's only gonna make me strive and get higher. That's good. You have that mindset, bro. You got ops, and it's DC Universe Online ops. Let me give you some feedback as a veteran player and a former full-time, a former consistent, because I wasn't full-time, because it was always a hobby to me. A former consistent uploading YouTuber of videos for this game. Once you get ops on this game, for whatever reason they can validate as them being vindicated for being your op, they do not go away. Ventus SGN, a bigger YouTuber than you, used to play this game. He left this game and went to another community and he grew his channel. Still has ops from this game that follow him and annoy and harass him. You fucked up, Elvy. You should have stayed. You should have stayed humble. You shouldn't have made a video about you being banned. You should have just disappeared for a while until you were able to get your account unbanned. Then you come back. And then you act like you were never banned. You just act like you were busy doing IRL stuff.
Like none of that ever happened.
Like it never happened. You don't get. You don't get. Bro, you don't get branded on your. You don't get branded on your chest for being a piece of shit, and then walk out into the world with no T-shirt on to cover the brand marking, nigga. Cover that shit up for your own personal integrity and for your own personal mental health.
Yo, I got, like I said, read that. Continue reading that comment with the DCO kill. Look at my reply, right? I need you to like really read through that so you get it. Like you get you get an idea how retarded this community is.
How's someone out for their hypocrisy stalking? If you get the time to watch his sorry ass. So stories page, watch mine. That's the thing. I don't watch any of it. If you don't watch any of it, then why the fuck did you comment? Why did you make the assumption? I want to say, I was about to reply to this dude. If you don't watch any of it, and you're clearly subscribed to Godman, why the fuck did you comment on the damn short if you don't know the context of everything that is going on? You're just assuming that Godman is stalking a nigga. The only stalker in DC Universe Online, the only stalkers on this game are the fat racist bigot and that delusional chick that tries to sell her nudes. Those are the only two people that stalk people on the game. I don't watch any of it. Then, brother, with all due respect, at least watch the content before forming an opinion, because stuff like this is what proves my point. Exactly. Yes. Points still stand. It's a video game, bro. Yes, it is.
Open that. Open that. Oh, yeah. Open that bottom comment. Yeah. The other. Yeah.
It's a video game. A video game that's a complete scam with a complete paywall in front of you. Yeah, I can tell. You're a teenager who doesn't listen when people speak to you. You just go with the based on your I only have to read the rest of this to understand what type of person this dude is.
And I'm like, you're in denial. At the end of the exact reason why this community alone is completely retarded. Thank you for proving my point even more.
Like for example, right? Hold on. For example, he said he said this to you. He said, "Point still stands. It's a video game, bro. It's a video game that's been out for over 15 years that myself, Godman, and tons of other hundreds of people consistently spent thousands of dollars on and having it fluctuate from it being a good game to trash because we spent our money on it and we are being deprived of the full value of the dollar we spent. So guess what? He, to me, is like some other person we know that doesn't understand the value of a fucking dollar and what it takes to earn it and what we choose to spend it on. The critiquing of Elvy is 1000% vindicated because he's literally costing people, or he has costed people their hard-earned money. Money that could have went towards an oil change, getting some medication, getting a therapist. And they decided to spend the money on DC because it was their get away from the world game. And this dude lies to them and wastes their money.
And the thing is,
the catalyst to them making the decision for themselves for them to waste their money. So you don't get it. Yes, it is a video game. It's a video game that people have spent their hard-earned money on. The fuck is this little nigga talking about?
That's the thing, and that's the thing. What point do you stand on if you haven't watched any my content or his content?
Right, but
how do you have a point to stand on if you haven't watched anything? This is what I'm saying. That this community is fucking retarded.
And of course,
you can't make this shit up.
And of course, because it's it's the community, and it's kind of retarded or whatever. You go to his channel, and he's got one video or whatever. Not trying to blast him or nothing. You've been playing DCUO since 2011, so you're a veteran player like us. Your at is DCUO killed. Your entire online identity is DCUO. It's in the at for your name if we want to fucking tag you on something in and on YouTube. And you're over here saying to God, man, that he's stalking a nigga on a video game when he's not doing anything of the sort. He is providing a fucking critique and his 2 cents on a situation that is ongoing in the community that all of his peers won't stop talking about. It's the same reason why I made like 2 videos and a short. The people around us that are still in this community are talking about this dickhead. It's a topic of conversation. So even though it's just a video game, if you played the fucking video game or you were tapped in with the community, you would know everyone is talking about this shit. And you want to say, oh, well, you're stalking. No, nobody is stalking a nigga they don't care about. But we will sit here and we will critique and we will flame this nigga for being full of shit. Because your generation, this guy right here, doesn't understand, and it's weird because you're probably our age. The generation of people on the internet right now don't understand the consequences of their actions. They take shit so close to heart, they'll be quick to try to copyright strike or community strike your video because they don't like that you told the truth and they can't fathom understanding it because it hurts their feelings.
Yeah.
So you have it So one, you're wrong. This assumption is wrong and it's dangerous to be saying shit like this. And 2, you have no point to stand on. You're in the middle of the ocean and you're about to drown and get eaten by sharks, nigga. You have no paddle boat to stand on. So shut the fuck up.
Just dumb and dumber. Like people think I'm just saying these things to be mean or he's just trying to get a rise. Nah, bro. This is the fucking proof right here of how people really think in this community, which is why if everybody could get together and be like, you know what, the devs are fucking actually scamming us. We actually want this and this and that. Then maybe things could go for a better change, a better direction. But the fact that I know you got something to say. I'm gonna finish with this. The fact that you guys that are playing this game and want Elvy to come back, those that want Elvy to come back, you are the fucking problem why this game is dog shit and why the player base count is only usually up to 300s. If a new DLC drops, episode, it'll go up to probably 600 or maybe 700 for like a week or so, and that's it. It'll go skyrocketed down back to like 300 to 200 player base. You know, that's it. These people are like, these type of people, Gesenai, are fucking deluded. They are in their own little deluded world, in their own little comfort zone of a box.
And the problem too is that it's not only that they're deluded or that they're delusional. They know, some of them, a majority of them, know they're delusional. They don't want to be saved from their delusion. And if you start bringing any sense of the real world and common sense to them, they start freaking the fuck out and they start panic attacking. And it only got like this after COVID. It's like COVID put innate panic into people, and so their coping mechanism is to live in delusion on whatever it is that they're doing. And if you try to wake them up to reality and give them some common sense, they start freaking the fuck out and schizoing and shit.
But I need my time capsules. I need my cosmetics. This is what I play the game for. I want to look cool. I want to feel like I'm somebody with everybody, a little bohemia. I want to be validated. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're not even playing the game. You're just treating it as a social experiment like PlayStation Home. And just talking crap or either global chat or trade or whatever. And usually when people do talk shit through text, you're going to report people anyways and try to get them banned. Exactly. It's like, why? When the player base is already fucking dying as it is. Yeah. There's nothing left to do in this fucking game. Majority of the people that used to play, even the EU players, don't really play this fucking game anymore. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Are we gonna continue to be fucking idiots and be delusional and oh my god, I can't wait for the next little episode where Supergirl becomes Rage, like, and then what? You're gonna run the content like 30 to 100 times just to get a style?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It's like it's rinse, wash, repeat for these people. We've come on like an hour and 5 minutes on this. I've said everything I need to say.
Same here. But I'm gonna leave it on this note. I mean, we could keep going, but like, yeah, we're gonna leave it on this note. Like, we can't keep going because we could say more shit. But the thing is, we got to leave at least an hour because this community today don't have the attention span to watch something more than an hour and a half to 2 hours. You know, because they people like that fucking guy in the comment section are gonna assume otherwise. They're gonna my attention span. I'm just not gonna. You know, you have no point to stand on, and people who are assuming like him, you type of people have no point to stand on. So therefore, shut the fuck up, keep kissing ass, and keep spending your money being broke in your little comfort zone. Because at the end of the fucking day, you're being scammed, and that's what it is. Until the fucking community wakes up, even other YouTubers decide to actually make fucking videos about the issue of this fucking game, real issues. Otherwise, this is going to go downhill, and I'm gonna call it. Gesenai's gonna call it. Give it a year or two, and then that's when everybody's gonna fucking wake up and realize, oh man, Garmin's right, Gesenai, these other people right. We gotta get together, guys. We gotta start fighting amongst each other.
And by the time by the time you do that, by the time you realize that, you're gonna end up in a situation like all of my brothers and sisters on Destiny 2 are in. The game is gonna get announced that it's shutting down. It'll be too little, too late for you to do anything. And they will have already made, and the company that owns the game will have already made the executive decision months beforehand to do it. They'll just tell you when it's convenient for them after they milk as much money from you as possible.
Yep.
And then
Dcuo when all your money's gone.
Dcuo will be nothing but a memory of where we met some cool people, ended up having long-lasting friendships, and we had some childish beef on it because it was just something that fed us a little bit. And that's the sad thing about it, because it's like, dude, if y'all would just listen to people that have common sense, and y'all stop listening to people like this guy that just want to use you for their own gain but don't really care about you or the overall community as a whole, you would understand and you would get exactly what you wanted if you listened to the right people. I once again say, this is my ending statement. If you just used your brain and you followed the right people and you listened to the right people and you had a longer attention span to listen to everything someone says and you stop fucking assuming shit, then maybe, just maybe, you'd be able to come together as a community and get what you want. I've been Gesenai, and that's all I got to say about that shit.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got to say in this video, you know? So hit the like, subscribe on my channel. I'm gonna give Gesenai I'm gonna put his channel in the link in the description below. But Elvy, like I said, you're a fucking trash bag. You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron, a hypocrite. And honestly, I don't even know how you have a platform when all you do is mediocre content, posting loadouts and trying to get people to promote the propaganda of buying time capsules, buying iconic powers, promoting trade, breaking term services, basically, which is why you're promoting it, which is why they banned you. That's all that is based on promotion. It's not the fact that you're helping making DC money. You're helping yourself mainly in trying to make money and gain views and some type of narcissistic popularity because you need validation with the community to boost your fucking ego. And when the community doesn't really like you, even though they're fucking dumb, but at least they could be petty enough to not like you because of what you have done. So I'm gonna leave it at that note. You're a fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about, which is why we are here to critique and expose your dumbass on how stupid you sound and how you're moving. And now you're playing a game of ban evading? Yeah, bro. Let the community do the work moving forward. You guys could take it how you want to view this video. If you guys still don't want to kiss his hairy ass, Elvy's the best, we need his loadout, then by all means. But you're going to get what you asked for. And again, the community is what has the power to technically make some type of changes. But other than that, you guys take care, and we're out.
I need to be unbanned. I need to do giveaways. Iconics out. The community needs me.
You are fucking trash. The community doesn't need trash like you.